Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN, and today we've got some good news. An update on Gabriel Jesus' injury. He took to Instagram to post up about where he's at in his recovery. He said after 8 weeks with the praying hands, the praying emojis, and the hands up. So listen, that's some good news because we already know that we didn't buy a striker in January like I wanted. And yes, Eddie Nketiah has been filling out a decent role for us as a striker, and he has been stepping up. But what happens if anything happens to Eddie Nketiah, which is why I wanted it addressed in the summer. I wanted it addressed all the way in the summer, and I wanted it addressed in January that we needed more strikers, even when we brought Jesus in. We know what Jesus brings to the team, and seeing him on Instagram putting up the praying emojis and the hands up about Gabriel Jesus being back in 8 weeks is confident, but that is still a lot of games and a lot of fixtures without Gabriel Jesus. So we need to, hope that Eddie Nketiah can hold out up until then, being our main striker, up until Jesus comes back. And for me, even though it says 8 weeks until he can play a game, the guy's still going to have to catch up with match fitness, be able to perform, be able to actually, be at the level required to be, getting that momentum and that confidence. And that takes a while. That takes game time, especially when players get a big injury or an injury that keeps them to the side for a long time. We've seen players, sometimes it takes them a while to get their momentum back. We've seen Thomas Partey have injuries here at Arsenal as well, and it took him a bit of time to get back on his feet. So, 8 weeks, I'm looking 8 to 9 weeks. I mean, 8 weeks till he's back and he's somebody that we can have in the squad. Probably will start on the bench. But until we see the best of him, probably after a week or two after the 8 weeks. So looking about 9 to 10 weeks, really, till we see the Gabriel Jesus that we saw before he got injured. So listen, this is some good news, seeing that he's going to come back a lot earlier and him being hopeful and being positive as he's doing his recovery and being back in training, and saying that he'll be back in about 8 weeks. If we look at Arsenal's fixtures, there's a lot of big games that we're not going to have Jesus in, which is why I wanted to get another striker in. In a couple of weeks we got Manchester City. We got Aston Villa, not an easy team under Unai Emery. We've got Liverpool. We've got City again. We've got Chelsea. We've got Brighton, Newcastle. I mean, last time we played Newcastle, we got a draw. So he's looking to be back, hopefully, for Wolverhampton game. I think they're Nottingham Forest game. Will be way too early, I think, for him. But you never know. He might have a bit of a faster recovery. But we're looking him to be back for Wolverhampton. So we need Eddie Nketiah to be, in tip-top shape against Newcastle, Chelsea, Man City twice. Liverpool. I know Liverpool a little bit. They're not that great this season. Aston Villa, Brentford, So listen, we needed Nketiah to keep up this good momentum, and hopefully it works out. I would have prayed that we got the business done in January, but once again, just like it's been for the last 18, 19 years, we leave another transfer window, not learning from the previous one and not doing the business that we needed to do beforehand. But it is positive, and I'm trying to take the positives from it, that Gabriel Jesus is going to be back a bit sooner than what was expected. His recovery is going along well. He's back in training, and he looks like he's looking at it in a positive way. So listen, that's the positive about Gabriel Jesus. Now we move on. Arsenal ready to raid Chelsea for Hudson-Odoi ahead of summer clear out. Right, so Chelsea, let's get this straight. Eu tô cansado dessa porcaria. So let's get this straight. Once again, Chelsea have a car boot sale, and who's ahead of the line? Who's putting bids? Arsenal. Arsenal are doing it. Once again, Poundland Arsenal. Why are we going for Hudson-Odoi? Yeah? We already went and got Jorginho, a player that it seems that Todd Bowley and everybody at Chelsea are deeming not to be one of the players that are going to take Chelsea forward in their project of trying to get back to where they were under Abramovich. Yeah, so another player that they didn't want. So why is it that we are linked again to Deadwood of Chelsea's? Have we not learned from Willian? Have we not learned from David Luiz? Once again, we're going for their Deadwood. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. They're going for top targets like Enzo Fernandez, Mudryk, because a lot of Arsenal fans rated Mudryk. Going for players like that, and we're going for for their dead wood. When's the last time we got one of the top players at Chelsea? This guy's been underperforming at Chelsea. Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic, these have been part of the crop of players over there that have been underperforming. Yeah? Drink water, all them, man. Loftus-Cheek, all them dead man there. But don't worry, because Chelsea, listen, if you lot need to get some money because of FFP, don't worry, my club's going to be there. Edu the Filu da Puta will just go and get it done. How hard is it to go and get a Callum Hudson-Odoi that's not wanted? A Jorginho that's not wanted, that was about to leave for free? These are the deals you're quick to do, these bummy deals. And I hope this is just a rumour, but I fear it because we keep going in for Chelsea rejects. It don't make no sense. Look how muggy that title is. Arsenal are ready to raid Chelsea for Callum Hudson-Odoi ahead of their summer clear-out. So he's part of their dead wood, but we'll take it because it's on a freebie. The player wants to come. We don't have to spend 50, 60 mil because we want to be cheap FC. This is the pucaria that I'm sick and tired of. Every time from this club. This is how this club always operate. Our rivals want to go and get top targets. We go get their leftovers. What is going on here? We're supposed to be moving up a level, and we're still going on like when we were just, the aim was just top 4. I thought the level of players now that we're trying to go for a league title, will be above players like Hudson-Odoi, Jorginho, these man there. But it is what it is. It is what it is. These are the deals that Edu likes to do. These bummy deals, either players that are over the hill or players that nobody knows, that nobody's going in for, that there's no one trying to get the player like we did for Fabi Vieira, Lokonga, Nuntavad. These are the deals that we get from Edu. It's absolutely ridiculous. Tokan Sadu, there's a filu da puta being here and undoing all the good that Arteta has done. Because like I said, and I'll keep saying it, this manager wasn't a manager that I rated, but he's doing his job. He's earning his keep. He's earning his money. Can we say the same for Edu? Because this is the bummy type of deals that he keeps doing. They're going for their main targets and we're going for their dead wood. Is that the level? Is that the level? We've done it before. Where's it got us? So why are we repeating it? And if anyone's saying, "No, it's only a link," why are you getting angry? Why are you getting animated? It's only a link. Yeah, well, did we not go and get Jorginho this January transfer? So I'm thinking it's going to be the same pucaria come the summer. These men never do what they want, what needs to be done to make us get back to the big times. These men want to do budget deals. I don't understand. Honestly, this pissed me off. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Yeah? But don't worry, because what will happen will be, if or when he comes in, Hudson-Odoi, then you'll get all the XGs and all the expected this and expected. I don't give a crap. I don't want Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's failed at Chelsea. He ain't good enough for my club. He ain't good enough for my club. We've already got now washed out Jorginho. These men only hand us their players when they're either washed out or not good enough. Yeah? When Willian came, he was washed. When David Luiz came, he was washed. Yeah? Why are we always getting these players when they're washed? I don't understand, or not good enough. I don't get it. Do you really think with Chelsea right now? Back in the day, yeah, Chelsea came and got, yeah, Ashley Cole. Would they sell us Reece James? Would they? Would they sell us Chilwell? No. Why? Because these are players that are top players. So they're not going to sell to us and strengthen us. But you know what? They are North London rivals and we're doing them a favour. Giving them decent money for players that are dead wood. Is this what's going on? Honestly, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. But you know what? They'll put a compilation out of Callum Hudson-Odoi's best bits. Yeah? A couple of goals against some deadbeat teams, and all of a sudden, yeah, be positive. It's part of Arteta's plan and trust the process. I'm sick of it. And what's disgusting, yeah, is I keep hearing the same pucaria about, oh, look at what this manager's done with Xhaka. Okay, cool. So why didn't he do the same magic, yeah, with Pepe? Yeah, if he's so good at coaching players to make them better, yeah, I'm not saying he hasn't done it with Xhaka, but if he's so great at it, how come he couldn't work that magic with Pepe? How come he couldn't work that magic with Aubameyang? How come he couldn't work that magic with Lacazette? How come he couldn't work that magic with Lokonga? How come he couldn't work that magic with Fabi Vieira? How come he couldn't work that magic with Cedric? There's bare players that he should have been able to improve that he has not improved. Yeah? It's not going to work. Go and get the level of player that is necessary. We are going up against Man City. Does Callum Hudson-Odoi walk into Man City's team? Does Jorginho walk into Man City's team? No, that is a team that we're going up against. So why are we going for this bum, Callum Hudson-Odoi? It's absolutely annoying, bro. Absolutely annoying. Always helping the rivals. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm sick and tired of this club moving like bums. The expectation and the standards are like bums. I don't want, bro, this is all the time, and it pisses me off because they keep proving me right. Every time I judge this club, it comes up with the same mesma merda. It's about mesma pucaria. Yeah? We're supposed to go for Mudryk. Oh no, we'll go for Trossard. I didn't mind Trossard too much, but the main target was Mudryk. You should have got it done. We're supposed to get a CDM. Yeah? It went from Rice to Moses Caicedo to getting in Jorginho. What the fuck is going on here? Honestly, what the fuck is going on? I just don't understand, man. Like, we can never get our first targets over the line. This club, I swear to God, can never get their first targets over the line. Edu is the most incompetent person at this. I can look at this squad and say, you know what, the players are doing their job this season. Arteta is doing his job this season. I don't see that when it's hold on, playing there. I don't see that when it comes to Edu. I don't want Callum Hudson-Odoi. I don't care what no one tells me. I do not want Callum Hudson-Odoi at this club. And I hope this is a load of bullshit and the media just bored and putting 2 and 2 together. Because we've got the Jorginho deal, Chelsea are going to obviously have a major clear out with all the players that they've been signing in recent transfers. Then they're just saying, oh, probably Arsenal will go in for him after he finishes his loan at Bayer Leverkusen. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to flip out if we get Callum Hudson-Odoi. You know what I'm saying? Where is the ambition, man? Where is the ambition at this club? It pisses me off. I cannot believe it. Like, honestly, it gets to a point that I've had it. You know what? If I talk, I'm in big problems. If I talk, I'm in big trouble. That's how it feels right now. If I talk, I'm in big trouble. I can't believe it. 10th place Chelsea, you know. Mid-table Chelsea this season is able to get their number 1 targets, but Arsenal, we can't get number 1 targets. We have to go and get bums, get rotation-style players, get players that are not cutting it for our rivals, but all of a sudden, in some stupid reason, for Edu, they're good enough for Arsenal that are supposed to be contending for a Premier League. Make that bucaria make sense. But we move because this club doesn't seem to. Honestly, when it comes to transfers, I've already given this January transfer window a 3 out of 10 because it's just absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Did it send out a statement to our rivals? Did it make us stronger? No. Did it tackle all the positions that we needed to? And now we're getting Hudson-Odoi. And the thing is, like I said, anyone that thinks I'm reactionary, we have a long list of doing that. Peter Cech, David Luiz, William, Jorginho now, and now Hudson-Odoi. So allow me. Yeah, this ain't the retirement home. We're going on like we want to be MLS FC. Like this is a retirement home. When you've won your stripes, Jorginho's 1 stuff at Chelsea, Williams 1 stuff, Peter Cech 1 stuff. Just come over to Arsenal because we'll just pay you good wages. You can chill here at London. You can go to flipping Bang Bang Oriental in flipping Colindale, or you can go down to Stratford, go Westfields. You can be in London, you know, whatever culture you're from, we've got, you know, London caters to it. Earn good money and just chill. Yeah, your ultimate little pay package until you wind down your contract. No. I want proper standards. This isn't Bupa FC. This isn't NHS FC. This is, you come in, it's a proper club. We're supposed to be pushing to contend for major honours. I'm sick and tired of it, man. Players just coming in thinking it's a boys' night or something. It ain't a fucking boys' night. No, I'm sick of it. Anyway, we move. Florent Balogun scores a hat-trick to make team of the week. Florent Balogun has scored 15 goals overall in all competitions for Stade Reims over there in Ligue 1. And he scored a hat-trick the other day. He also scored a goal when Stade Reims drew with PSG. So he's been performing. Scored a couple of penalties. He scored a very good volley against Stade Reims. And he's performing over there in Ligue 1. And long may it continue. Long may it continue. I'm glad that the kid's getting the game time. I actually think that the kid has more to his game than Eddie Nketiah. I think he's a great striker. I think he needs a lot more experience. And you know, at the end of the day, he's giving this manager a headache, and that's what I want to see. You know, long may this good run continue. Obviously, yes, he's performing there in Ligue 1, but back in the day under Arsene Wenger, when I came up, we were getting loads of great players from Ligue 1, and a lot of great players come from League One or go to League One to develop their game. So I think it's a positive, you know. Maybe if he smashes it and over smashes it in League One, maybe he can move to the Bundesliga, go, you know, and get more experience in a different league, and evolve his game. So I'm so happy for Florian Balogun. I think the way he took that volley as well in the box was excellent. The way he took that goal. I don't know if it was the third goal or the second goal, but the composure for it was great. And I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it. Does that mean that in the summer that we don't go for a striker? You already know this club. They'll do the cheapskate way. They'll probably bring him back as a third option and not get another striker. Is that what I want? No, that ain't what I want. We still need another top striker that's of the same level of Gabriel Jesus. Just like if anything happens like what's happening now, we don't have Jesus for a long period of time. We've got somebody that can come into the team that is of the same level, if not better. So for me, you know, he needs to keep developing. I still think he needs to be loaned out next season to a team that's going to give him the minutes that Stade Rennes are giving him, even if he gets loaned back out there. I mean, we bought Saliba and loaned him back out to Ligue 1. So clearly, Arteta thinks that Ligue 1 is a great league to develop our players. And look at what Saliba's done for us this season. He's been developing very well and been one of the best centre-backs in the league. And it's his first season at Arsenal, even though he signed a couple of years ago. So I want to see that same development for Balogun. I think he can only do him good. And I want him to be playing week in, week out. If he comes here as third choice, how many games is he going to get? You know, if we're playing cup competitions, you know, he's going to come on probably 40, 30 minutes. Nketiah will still probably play over him just off of the fact that Nketiah has actually done it in the league. And Nketiah has got more, just off of what he's proven so far this season, has got more argument to be that guy. I want us to move on from Nketiah, from being completely honest, because I don't think ultimately he's going to be the world-class striker that we need him to be. But I just think Balogun just needs to get games. I think at that age, you just need to be out there getting game time, evolving your game instead of stuck on the bench. I think being stuck on the bench at Arsenal as the number 3 striker ain't going to develop his game, you know? And until he's able to actually contend with Jesus for the number 1 spot, I'd like to see him loaned out and developing his game. But well done to Balogun. I mean, he's going out on loan and he's getting a lot of attention. 14 goals in the league, top striker. And yeah, he's leading the race right now to be the top striker in Ligue 1. I think I saw it somewhere over here. Where was it? Yeah, so at the moment, Balogun's got 14 goals in Ligue 1. Kylian Mbappe's got 13 goals, and Neymar's got 12. And that, you know, goes to say, I mean, you already know the type of squad that PSG have got, Kylian Mbappe and Neymar to get those goals. You already know what kind of midfield that they got, you know, and the players around them that, you know, provide them that, you know. So Balogun's getting 14 goals in a team, Stade Rennes, that is one of this, in my opinion, one of the smaller teams out there in France, and he's getting those kind of numbers. And yeah, a couple of the goals that he scored this season have been penalties, but I always say, listen, you need to have a skill to score penalties because not everybody scores penalties. You know, penalties are missed. So there is a you know, you have to have that ability to be able to put penalties away, especially when your team are trailing or when your team needs a draw. You know, it's a high pressure moment and some people crumble, some people don't. So Balogun, even though he scored a couple of penalties, I think he's doing very well. And let him continue his football. And let's bring him back maybe after a year of him continuously developing his game out there in Ligue 1, or the Bundesliga's great, you know. And yeah, just long may it continue. Let me know what you lot think about Balogun. Should we bring Balogun back to the club? Should Balogun be over here contending for Nketiah for the second place, or contending with Jesus for first place in the team? I just think it's a little bit premature. I think he's doing very good in Ligue 1, but a lot of the goals, when I've seen a lot of his goals, I just felt like in Ligue 1 they give you a lot of space that the Premier League don't. I see Balogun's very good at running off the shoulder, off of the defender and stretching the defense. In the Premier League, you don't get that. Especially teams now coming up against Arsenal. We've seen it with Man United. We've seen it with Newcastle. A lot of them are smartening up how to play against Arsenal, and they're dropping a little bit deeper so that players like Martinelli and Saka don't have that space to run into. I think Balogun is very good at running off the shoulder, but he needs space to run into. If the defense drop, you know, a couple of yards, you know, back towards their goal, he doesn't really have that yard to make up for. And I haven't yet seen him be as creative as in a number 9 role as somebody like Gabriel Jesus. So Yes, he's something different off of the bench, and I want diversity in this team so that we have different players for different games that can affect the game differently and stuff like that. But at the same time, I think he has different attributes to Gabriel Jesus. And, you know, the space in which he's getting over there in League One, I just don't think he's going to find that over here in the Premier League. And that's why I want him to develop his game a bit more. You know, I think I want him to, you know, work on his link play a little bit more. I have not seen it enough. Then again, I watch Stade the Rem's 90 minutes. I'm just watching his best bits on YouTube and I'm watching his goals. From what I'm seeing, I like it, but we all know it's a couple of steps up in terms of levels coming to the Premier League from League One. So let him continue. I'm very happy seeing Balogun, you know, out there playing his football, you know, being positive and getting the game time that he wants. So, you know, long may that continue. And we move. So I have to sit my little Shazim, you know what I'm saying? Fabrizio Romano reveals Arsenal wanted La Liga star before Jorginho. So if you come here, Martin Zubimendi. So it was said that Romano said Zubimendi is one of the players Arsenal considered, yes, but Jorginho was a good option. And they decided to proceed for him because Arteta is a fan and wanted Jorginho when Caicedo deal collapsed. Bro, both signings would have been underwhelming. If we would have got Zubimendi instead of Jorginho, I still would have been vexed. And I'll tell you why. At the end of the day, I think Zubimendi plays for Real Sociedad. I've not seen any games for Real Sociedad, any of his games. I don't know how good he is. And for that reason, I just would have been vexed because there's other options out there that I think are a lot better known and a lot more ready for the task. Like I said, I always mention it. Paulinho, Amrabat, pushing for a move, even a loan move with the option to buy. That was another option we could have went for. You know, there's Ruben Neves. I think there's other players. Like I said, in January, I just believe that you need to get players mainly from the Premier League because they don't need that adaptation period to the league. You know what I mean? Obviously, they need to learn your play style, the way you play football, what the manager wants from them in their role within your system. I understand that. But at the same time, it's quicker, the adaptation period, if they're coming from a Fulham. You know, they're coming from a Fulham that's in the Premier League, that understands how other teams play, that understand the physicality of the Premier League, understand how fast the football is in the Premier League. You have one less thing that you need to coach into that player, which is the adaptation into the league. So that is why I wanted Premier League players to come in January. The summer is the transfer window that I'm more open to getting players from other leagues and be a little bit more experimental. But Zubimendi, I'm sorry, I have not seen, if he's so great, how come other teams weren't up for him and other teams didn't take the option to get him? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't want plan Bs, I want plan As. And when I'm seeing Chelsea being able to get their targets, they wanted Mudryk, they got him. They wanted João Felix, they got him. They want Caicedo, they get him. They don't have to go to plan A and plan C and all this pucaria that we have to do under flipping Edu. They don't have to do that. So why do we always have to do that? Why do we always have to flipping be, you know, going into flipping Poundland and all that, getting Poundland players, man? I'm sick and tired of it. So listen, this revelation actually just gets me more vexed because I just feel like Zubimendi probably is better than Jorginho as a CDM because I think Jorginho as a CDM, I don't even think Jorginho, like I said yesterday, I don't even think Jorginho is a rotation for Thomas Partey because they don't have the same attributes. And Jorginho, his strengths is more going forward than it is defending. I think he's more of a rotation for Granit Xhaka. He's going to be spraying the balls forward, initiating counter-attacks, looking for Jesus and playing that long ball in from deep and sparking a counter-attack. So I don't think he's actually going to be rotation for Thomas Partey. But the problem is we don't have no more rotation for Thomas Partey because El Nene is injured. And we didn't get another CDM. So at the end of the day, if Thomas Partey gets injured, you've got Granit Xhaka that can't defend, and you've got Jorginho that can't defend. So it is what it is. This is the pucaria that we're left with. This is the merda that we're left with. So at the end of the day, yes, Zubimendi probably is better than Jorginho defensively, but is he good enough for the Premier League? I don't really think so. I ain't seen enough about this guy. I didn't hear nothing about this guy, and it looked like a panic buy. It looked like, and clearly, if Arteta and Edu are rating a washed-out Jorginho higher than Zubimendi, well, then that tells you everything. That tells you everything you need to know. Even they don't rate him that much. So, Cansado, I'm sick and tired of this club always playing it safe. I'm sick and tired of it. Absolutely sick and tired of it. But it is what it is. This is what this club is about. And instead of paying the money, let's just go for the cheap option. Whatever the cheap option is, we'll go for that. Don't worry about it. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And I want to know what the excuses are if we don't win the league, because this is pathetic. For me, this is absolutely pathetic. This news, I'm beyond vexed because deep down I expected this, so I'm not even angry at the moment anymore. I was at transfer deadline day, but you know what? This is what I'm saying. Like, it's just honestly pathetic. I'll argue with anyone how it's not pathetic. I mean, I don't understand how hard it is, to go and get a Jorginho that's not wanted, to now be linked with a Hudson-Odoi that doesn't also want to be there, to go get a Fabio Vieira that nobody wanted from Porto, to go and get Odegaard at the time nobody wanted to get done. These are deals that are easy. Some of them will work, some of them are not. These are deals that are easy. Why don't we go down there when we want a top player, put the money down, get the player over the line? But all I keep hearing, next summer, fuck off, man. These lot chat so much shit. Last January, they told us, that next summer, we got rid of 6 players. Yeah, last summer we got rid of 6 players and we're gonna go big. Arsenal war chest. We're gonna go big in the summer. Yeah, these filhos da puta are liars. Don't believe nothing that these dickheads say. They are liars. They are absolute liars. We went into the summer, got Zinchenko, got Jesus, and we literally chilled and wasted time. Like, we wasted time in this January window chasing Mudryk. They're not going to do what needs to be done. They knew that the midfield was weak. They knew that the bench is weak, and they didn't do it in the summer. These men are constant liars. They know what we need, but they do the cheapskate thing every time. And it's always, the excuse is always, next summer or next season or next transfer window or next that. Nah, I'm done with it. Absolutely done with it. I don't need next nothing. Do it now. We are in the title race now. And it's disgusting, that look at the business Chelsea did. Look at how it got people shook. People are there moaning about Chelsea. How are they spending this? Do you know why? Because rival fans are shook, jealous, and wish that their club spend money. Because I tell you what, when Arsenal fans broke the transfer record to get Ozil, they're not complaining about money spent. When we went and got Lacazette, and spent big money on Lacazette, they didn't complain then. They didn't complain when we spent big money getting Aubameyang, So don't come to me about who's spending money and what pocket watching other teams. Because when your own team spends money, you're gassed by it. And you're excited, and you're chatting shit to rivals, and you're there celebrating and twerking next to Sky Sports News. Chelsea's transfer window, whether you agree with how they did it or not, shows ambition, shows that their club are serious, and they're 10th. And look at how they're running. But we are in the top position. Did anybody get shook by our transfer window? Yesterday I had Deji on. Deji Spurs was on. A Tottenham fan, and we rated our transfer windows the same. Well, hold on. These men are not in contention to win anything. Why are they having the same level of transfer window as us when we already know that our Achilles heel is the bench? Eu já tô cansado de falar. Eu já nem quero mais falar mais. Por que eu tô aqui a gastar saliva a falar? Why am I talking? Eu tô cansado. Eu tô cansado de falar. É sempre a mesma porcaria, todos os dias a mesma tema. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm tired of my voice. I'm tired of seeing Edu's flipping rugrat head. I'm tired of seeing Arteta Lego man head. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I can't understand how a team that is mid-table is more ambitious in their transfer window when they've got nothing to compete for this season. Chelsea are not competing for anything this season, yet they show more ambition. And we're going for the league against big Man City. We're only 5 points ahead of them. We've seen Man City before get the points. They're 12, 13, 14, 15 points behind Liverpool, catch up to them and win the league with 14, 15 point differences catching up. It is a disgrace, absolute disgrace. And you know why? Every time this club is linked to a player for more than 2 months, best believe that player ain't coming to this club. Best believe. How many months were we linked to Draxler, Higuain, flipping Vlahovic, Buendia, Mudryk, all these men, they never come. Rafinha, how many months were we linked to Rafinha? I'm sick and tired of it, man. Absolutely sick and tired. Estou por aqui, estou mesmo por aqui. Já não vou estressar mais. Eu disse, mas eu falei. I said it that this club won't do what needs to be done. And there you go. We've shown exactly what Chelsea have shown us in this transfer window what their owners are about. And Arsenal have shown us what they're about. There you go. The comparison is there. The comparison, whether you think it's fair or not, that owner's doing the best for the best interest of his club. Can we say the same for Edu and the owners? I don't know. Let me know. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know? And the last thing I will say about Chelsea, before I move on to the next one, the last thing I will say about Chelsea, yeah, is a lot of people Chelsea. I'm going to say this. Sorry for the noise. Next door are doing some building works at this time. The one thing I will say about Chelsea, yeah, and this is towards any of the Arsenal fans chatting shit to Chelsea, yeah, they're trusting their project. They're trusting their process, yeah? And every time they trusted their process, under Abramovich, they went and spent a bag of money as well. And that process made them the most successful team in England in the last 10, 15, 20 years, winning the most trophies in that time frame in England, yeah? We are trusting the process, yeah? Once again, that we're onto a third process that is yet to lead us to win any major honours. We are only halfway through the Premier League. We have not won anything. They have more reason to trust their process and their project because this owner is now doing what their previous owner did that led to success. 2 Champions Leagues, I think it's something like 4 Premier Leagues, you know, winning the Super League, they've actually won it all. They have more reason to trust it and get behind it. So we can't be throwing stones at them. We went from Project Fabregas, Nasri, that didn't win us any major honours. Then we went from Project Gibbs and Jenkinson and Wilshere, that didn't lead us to anything, yeah? So Project Youth now still hasn't won us a major honour. So I'm not hearing none of that. We can't be throwing stones at Chelsea when their project has banged before by spending money. Yeah, of course, this season, they're going to need time to adjust and blend the players in. But all they're doing is speeding up what they're going to do next season. Yeah, he's got a year and a half now to work with these players. He's got a pre-season, and next season, the standards are he better get them in a title race, or the Chelsea fans are going to want his head. They'll get rid of him and get a new manager in and more players, and they're going to back him even more in the summer. Instead of buying half of the players now and half of the players in the summer, he's got more time to bed these players in and see if they're good enough. What's the problem? I don't get it. Anyone that's hating on Chelsea, you're just hating on them because you're jealous. It's as simple as that. You're jealous. And I'm jealous. I'm not chatting shit about them because I get it, but I'm jealous. I wish Arsenal had the time of transfer window that they had this January transfer window because we're going for the title. We needed that kind of transfer window. Look at our bench. But it's the same old shit. It's the same old shit because apparently it's smart business to go and get it's smart business to go and get a washed out Jorginho for 12 mil. But then we couldn't get a Jar Phoenix for 15 mil, yeah, apparently. And he walks in the team and Jorginho doesn't. Everyone that's justifying Jorginho is telling me that he's going to do 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. He's going to come on as a super sub. We already have a super sub. We have El Nene, which you already saw last season, isn't good enough. If anything happens to Thomas Partey. So it doesn't make no sense. But apparently, he's good as a super sub. Honestly, some Arsenal fans just chat so much shit. Honestly, man. Oh, we need a player that can do a job as a sub, yeah, for Partey when we already had one as El Nene. No, we need a player that is as good as Partey, if not better, in case anything happens to Partey, due to rotation that you have to have in your team, and due to Thomas Partey not having a great injury record. I'm speaking to the ground. I'm speaking to the ground, talking to the ceiling, looking at the door, looking at the window, looking at the door. I don't know what's going on. Because Edu don't learn. It's also always the same shit. Arsenal could face Barcelona competition for midfielder transfer in the summer. Moving on from Zubimendi, the player that we missed out. Now we may be going in for him in the summer. Just like we're going for Declan Rice in the summer. We're going for Moses Caicedo in the summer. We're going for Hudson-Odoi in the summer. I'm telling you, we ain't getting none of them. The club is putting out bullshit PR to calm us down. They know that the Arsenal fans as a whole are underwhelmed. underwhelmed with this January transfer window, because anyone that backs this process cannot justify to me that this transfer window helps this manager when we're in a title race. Yeah. So now it's, oh, don't worry, all the players that you wanted, don't worry, caramba. Epa, when it comes to verão, when it comes to the summer, vamos comprar. We're gonna buy the players. Don't worry about it. It's all part of, listen, you're not in deep in it. We've got Jorginho. He could do a job for 20 minutes. But the thing is, can he do a job for 90 minutes if Partey's injured? Yeah. But you lot, don't worry, we're not gonna tell you lot that. Yeah. Smart business. Smart. Yeah. We're thinking ahead. Yeah. This is chess, not checkers. Chess, not checkers. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 19 years and it ain't got us to no Premier League or no Champions League. But don't worry about it. We know what we're doing. Yeah? Trust the process. Yeah? Now, Barcelona are in for Zubamendi. What was the last player that Barcelona was in for that Arsenal wanted as well? I'll wait. Oh yeah, Rafinha. What happened there? Where did Rafinha go to? Where did the player pick? Where did the player pick to go to? Oh, Barcelona. Okay, cool. So if we are in for Zubamendi, which is a player that I don't want, he ain't coming in. Because if you got the option, this Zubamendi, he's Spanish. If you got the option, do you think he grew up watching Arsenal or he grew up watching Barcelona? Who's a bigger team? Who's a European giant? So why is he coming to Arsenal? Why is he? It's more likely, I don't know who he supports, but it's more likely he's a Barca fan than he is an Arsenal fan. And if he's not a Barca fan, he's a Real Madrid fan. But he'll take going to Barcelona because it's almost the same stature of club. So why is he going to come to Arsenal? To a project that, even if you like what Arteta's doing, it's proven that these owners and Edu are not giving Arteta the tools to succeed. So why would he want to come? Maybe that's the reason why Saka's agent and Saka have not signed the deal. Maybe Saka's agent is smart enough to see. Let's see what they do in the January transfer window before we, commit our future, which would be a smart move. Why would Zubamendi come in? I don't get it. This is all PR, man. Putting out, Zubamendi, Barcelona in for him. Arsenal are looking to go for him in the summer. We ain't getting him in the summer. We ain't getting him. Yeah. If we're gonna go for him, then if Barcelona are serious about getting him, they have the pull. I don't even think they need to even get in a bidding war. But if they're getting a bidding war, what's the last bidding war for a player that you've seen Arsenal successfully complete? Because I'll wait. Eu não sei, pá, porra. Eu tô mesmo cansado. Eu tô cansado, mano. Tô cansado. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. All this news coming out is just getting me more and more vexed. Honestly, more and more vexed. David Ornstein reveals Martinelli 4.5-year extension with Arsenal. 1 down, 2 to go. Yeah, you're too right. 1 down, 2 to go. At the moment they're finishing everything, all the paperwork, and finalizing Martinelli. It should be revealed soon that he signed an extension. According to David Ornstein, Martinelli will soon sign a new Arsenal contract that will keep him at the club until 2027. But what's going on with Saliba and Saka? What is going on there? Because I tell you what, yeah, if I'm Saka's agent, and this is what I think is going on with Saka, why he hasn't signed the contract, in my opinion. And if his agent has got any brains, this is what I would do. Yeah, take off my Arsenal hat, the fact that I'm a supporter and I love this club. Yeah, if I'm Saka's agent, I'm like, look, Saka, listen, just stall on the deal. Let's see what they do in January transfer window. We can see Newcastle's coming up. We can see, you've gotten a couple of admirers, Man City, you're on a trajectory to become a superstar. You never know. Real Madrid may even come in for you, or Barcelona may eventually come in for you. Bayern Munich. Listen, chill. Yeah, there's no need to sign the contract. You know what I'm saying? Chill. And there's 2 reasons to chill. See what they do in January, and secondly, if the fan base see that you run your contract down to 1 year, they'll put the pressure on the club to give us whatever wages you want to get the deal over the line, because everybody loves Saka because he's arguably our best player, the most informed player, and a player that has been carrying this team for the last 3-4 years so far. So at the end of the day, the pressure is not on Saka, the pressure is on the club. And the agent and Saka could play to that and allow the fans to do the hard work for the negotiations. So he's like, listen, Before we sign, let's see what they do. If they do get big players in and show that they actually want to get proper players and they're serious about winning major honors, cool. We're liking where the project's going because the manager's doing what we want him to do and he's getting backed with proper players. But then we want to demand 300k a week. We want we want big boy money. We don't want no little man money. We want big boy money. The club goes, nah, we don't know. We want to negotiate. All right, cool. Let's just chill Saka on the contract. Let the fans have unrest because they're scared of losing Saka because he is such talent. And then eventually the club will give in and they will give us what we want because they know that if they allow Saka to walk on a free or Saka to go for peanuts, they know there'll be outrage and the fans won't have it. That's it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Not only us doing business in January would encourage the likes of Martinelli, Saka, Saliba to extend their deals, it also showed them that there's a future here and makes us more attractive to other targets. The January transfer window could have done so much, help us on our title challenge, shown the players that are currently here that this club is serious about winning major honours, yeah, and made us even more attractive in the summer to go out and buy bigger players because they can see that Arsenal are serious. Arsenal are going out to buy big boy players. But we didn't do that. We didn't do that. So now you've got certain players that got contracts to sign thinking, I want to wait. Maybe a PSG comes in for me. Maybe a Real Madrid comes in for me. Maybe maybe I can squeeze Arsenal for more money because, I'm not signing a contract and now it's looking a little bit fishy and they've not brought anyone in that's of my level, so they need me. There you go. And maybe other players that we want to go for, I'm not talking about players like Moses Caicedo and players like Zubamendi because for them to come to Arsenal is an upgrade. But if we're going for somebody if we're going for anyone that's of a big club, they may look and think, why am I going to leave this current big club to go to your current big club? Like, your current big club ain't buying big players, big name players and going serious. Your big club were in prime position to go for the Premier League and you chose to win and get a washed out Jorginho, a Kivior that nobody knows, and Trossard that's good but wouldn't say he's world class. Why am I coming to your club? Why am I coming to your project for? Why? Why am I going there? The manager's doing well, but the club ain't backing him. And this is the position that we're allowing ourselves. So as much as I'm happy to see Martinelli sign a 4-year deal, almost a 5-year deal, at the same time, I'm worried for the players that haven't signed yet. And we've been going on the roundabout with Saka about his contract and Saliba about their contract. When's it going to get done? Look how quick the El Nene deal was. Why is the Saka deal not as quick? We've been talking to Saka for months now, almost a year. How long have we been talking to Saliba? Months as well now. Why have we not signed those contracts? El Nene's injured. We give him a new contract. He signs. Of course he's going to sign. Because like Rob Holding, he knows he ain't good enough for Arsenal Football Club. He's happy to take the wages. He knows he shouldn't be here. And nobody else will give them the wages that we pay them. So they're more than happy to sign a team. But people like Saka and Saliba, them man there got options. Them man there are looking like, there are other projects that is certified that they win major honours. Why? I need to think about it. Let me talk to my agent. Let me chill. I'm not in a rush. Arsenal in a rush. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to sign. You know what I mean? That's how they're looking at it. It's all mad. It's actually all mad. Let me get into what you lot have to say anyway. I said enough about how I feel. Almost 100 comments. Big up to you lot, man. Big up to you lot. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Zubamendi is a baller, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I ain't seen nothing from him. And I just think we could have done better. But maybe you do watch La Liga. Maybe you do watch Real Sociedad. You know what I mean? But I ain't seen anything to make me think, oh yeah, Zubamendi is really that guy. Like, I need to go get Zubamendi. Big up Northside. Big up to you, bro. What's this? Look at this guy, man. These man spamming my chat, man. Why are we screaming Sofian Amrabat? Nobody was saying his name before the World Cup. No team scout was chasing this guy. Similar to Enzo, these players are over media hyped. Okay, cool. But by the same logic, why are we saying Jorginho? Why are we saying Jorginho? What has he done lately? When's the last time he's had a game that was world class? Yeah, of course. Sofian Amrabat had a great World Cup Yeah, and now we're looking at him. So did James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez made his name at the World Cup as well. Yeah, then moved to Real Madrid. Okay, cool. He wasn't the most amazing, but he was a good player when he was the favourite to get into the team. And you saw what he done for Porto. You saw what he done for Real Madrid. What do you mean? Like, you're going to go off a player off of what he's done recently. Recently, we had the World Cup. Recently, Amrabat played out of his skin and was great. So why not? And why not go for Amrabat when he would come in on loan with an option to buy? So if money's tight, you don't even need to spend any P's on Amrabat this season. Yeah, get him in for a couple of months, and you still got money to go and get the star striker. Two birds, one stone. If you can't get Moses Caicedo, you ain't got the money to match what they want for Moses Caicedo. Why not get Amrabat? You're telling me Amrabat's not better than Elneny? You're telling me Amrabat can't do a job? I don't understand. Like, what do you mean media? I think it's media hype for man like Declan Rice. I don't think he's worth the money that they say he's worth. I don't think he's that great. But because he's at West Ham, these men are twerking for him. Like, I don't understand about media hype, bro. Like, my eyes don't lie to me. Like, I saw how good the boy was. So I don't know about all of that. If I'm being completely honest. Northside in the AM, man. Big up, man. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Big up to you, BX Gunner, man. Big up Northside, my brother. Hit those likes up, people. Big up Northside in the chat. Northside, how you doing, bro? I'm good, bro. Some of the news is just annoying me, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is with this club, like. My bro, Northside. Big up to you, man. How you doing, bro? I hope you're good. Odoi is dog shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. But don't worry, man. We'll buy up all your shit players. Don't worry. Any shit players you got at Chelsea, don't worry. Arsenal, we're more than happy to clear it out and help you balance your books while you get proper players, while you get proper ballers. Nah, man, I'm done. I'm done with this, man. You know what I mean? Arsenal are Chelsea's hand-me-downs. That's what it is. Hand-me-down. Back in the day, yeah, when my older sister used to have the Nokias, yeah. When she was done with her Nokia and she got a new phone on the contract, I would get her hand-me-downs. You know what I'm saying? I'd get her hand-me-downs. That's what we are to Chelsea. Chelsea's hand-me-downs. Tired of it. Everyone, remember to be hitting that like button. Big up to you, man. The subs are going up. I can't lie. The last couple of days, the subs have been flying up. There's a lot of people that watch this channel that don't subscribe. Just hit the bell notification and you'll always be notified every time I drop a video. Loving the t-shirt today. Much better than the Arsenal t-shirt. Come on, man. Big Portugal. You already know, man. You know what I mean? You already know what time it is, man. I had to whip it out. The other day, I whipped out the Colombian shirt. I had to be representing for my own country now, innit? Get the Portuguese shirt out. You get me? Pulisic is actually a better baller when he's given a run of games in his actual position. Cool. Maybe you're a Chelsea fan. For me, I don't think he's good enough. I think he's been given enough chances. I'll get rid of him. Not good enough. Just not good enough to break into the starting lineup and be a starter to where Chelsea want to go, in my opinion. But then again, I couldn't give a crap because I ain't a Chelsea fan. So, you know, let him stay there. I just don't want him at my club. Eddie don't want to spend top dollar on players. He's going for cheap crap. Hudson-Odi is dead food. Call it like it is, brother. I can't lie. I was surprised when I saw you lot sign Jorginho. Bro, I weren't surprised. Big up Northside, George. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, Motropa. Joe Willock is better than Hudson-Odoi. Edu can't sign no one. Jorginho star signing. This guy, honestly, Lau, you're taking the piss. This guy was so happy we got him off his hands, man. We get post-war players on a daily basis. What's this here? These man just spamming my chat, man. These dickheads are just spamming my chat. Flipping out the forehead warriors from work, spamming my chat, dickheads. Yeah, and you know it is Lau Fitzgerald and Christian Zara. You lot know what the flipping Phil and Lil from work, the flipping forehead brothers, spamming my chat, you dickheads. The big question for you lot is, can he do it in the Prem? Because the French league is easy. That's what I'm saying, and which is why I'd loan him out more. Renew and rescind on loan. Exactly. Balogun, a great striker. I agree. Yeah, Balogun just needs more experience, more game time. It's doing him good. Balogun has some promise, but that is someone who needs to stay in Ligue 1. That is not a top striker quality, he wouldn't walk into any top team. I agree at the moment, but the development is promising, and now you just need to keep it up. If we are pushing for major honors and showing real threat, we need forwards like Victor Osimhen or Vlahovic. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I agree. Main issue is these top strikers aren't leaving their clubs and don't want to come to the Prem. Listen, we're not putting the money down to attractive enough to make them come. Everyone wants to come to the Prem. You know what I mean? The top earners are in the Prem. You think in the Premier League teams can't give Vlahovic more than what he's earning in Juventus? I don't even need to check. I know that we can give them more money in weekly wages because all the big money is in the Prem. Look how much money was spent in the January transfer window. The majority was from the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? Spending 5-10 times more than the rest of the leagues combined. So there you go. So you know, you're looking at Osimhen over there, Napoli. We can give them, you know, even we can give them more a week than anybody else. Do you know what I mean? I just think we just need to put the money down for any of them that we're serious for, and they'll come to the Premier League. But the thing is, you have to give them what the club values them at because they know that we've got the money. We're the Premier League. We generate the most money. So they're not going on the cheap. Main issue, I already read that one. Yo, big up Northside, my G. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, Tropa Elite. Everybody, hit the like button, caramba. Puta que pariu. Hit the like button, caramba. Don't make me get the slipper out again. Hit the like button or hit the dislike button. I don't care, but hit one of them. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take you off the video. Don't make me get the slipper out again, caramba. Hit the like button. Puta que pariu. What's going on right now? These club owners and players don't want to come here, don't want to play here. United, Liverpool, etc. can't sign a top natural number 9. This is why wingers is where it's at in modern football right now. I don't know. I don't completely agree with that. If I'll be completely honest with you, I don't completely agree with that. Zubimendi is a baller. What's this here? I already read that. Apparently, Arsenal and Barca wanted Zubimendi, and there was a bit of talk that Liverpool as well possibly. Well, they can take him because I think there's other players that I'd rather get into this club than Zubimendi, if I'm being completely honest. Chelsea literally laughing at us right now. It's a joke thing. It's a joke thing. Hey, Northside, 100% facts. Bro, I'm telling you, man said Rugrat head. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, our board is just full of Rugrats. Go watch an episode of the Rugrat. This is what's going on, bro. These men are clowns. I don't know what they're doing. When transfer window opens, we're moving like Rugrats, bro. Just messing around in the sandpit, doing nothing, bro. I'm just sick of it. Afternoon Northside, my head was hot when we signed Jorginho, but it is what it is. But I am pissed off because Arsenal fans were trying to say, why spend big money in Jan? He's not worth it. Bro, these dickheads, this is what I'm saying. These dickheads actually have the balls to say, why spend big in Jan? Excuse me, we're in a flipping title race, you filho da puta. Inútil. What's this guy talking? Bro, it's not you, George. I know you're not saying it. To the Arsenal fans that are saying that, are we not in a title race? Okay, cool. Are Man United not creeping up the table? Are they not doing well? Yeah? And they're going to spend big again, and now they've got a top manager. Are Newcastle not doing well? So there's no guarantee that we're going to be in the position that we are next season. Are Chelsea not spending money? These dickheads are so... Bro, the people that say this, George, yeah, are so stupid, bro. They're so stupid. They haven't learned. Their brain is so dumb. It can't take them back to how did we bottle it against Leicester? No. How did we bottle top 4 last season? Yeah, how did we bottle that? Even just that achievement, which for me isn't an achievement. Yeah, it's just extra money on the bank balance for these owners that don't care about the club. How did we bottle that? Oh yeah, that's right. That is right. We didn't do what we needed to do in the transfer window, just like this time. Like, honest, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, George. I get what you, bro. My head was hot too, bro. Like, yeah, eu tô cansado. Eu não mereço isso. I don't deserve this. Eu não mereço essa merda. But this is what we've got. Northside, you deserve to vent your frustration. We've been through this year after year after year, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. It just gets too much. Sometimes, like, when's it gonna end, bro? You know what I mean? Like, 24 like and subscribe, bro. People, don't make me have to get the slipper out again. I'm gonna dash it at the camera. Hit the like button, please. There's 45 people right now. live right now watching, hit the like button or the dislike button. I'm tired of these Arsenal fans defending Edu and this club shocking decision in transfer window. Where Arsenal Football Club were sitting pretty in first, we shouldn't be settling for less. As a Chelsea man, I have to say what Arsenal is doing is an Arsenal thing year after year. There you go. Thank you, bro. Facts Northside, Edu is ignorant. What's this? The only super sub known to football was Julio Cruz. The rest is just a mere coincidence. Why were we not in for Palhinha? Even my Fulham mate said we should have gone in for him. Onani, who balled out with Morocco in the World Cup, went for 9 mil to Marseille, for fuck's sake. Did we not talk about Onani? Did we not say Onani? Bro, you know what, yeah? I'm telling you, I don't even know, bro. Listen, bro, I'm tired. Lee, big up to Lee, man, my guy. Make sure you like and subscribe to Lee. I'm sure most of you are subscribed to Lee Gunner. Big up to Lee, man. The Portuguese rants are elite. Tell him, G, bro. Big up to you, man. Listen, we try, man. We try. If Eddie doesn't hear me, and you listen, that's gonna be my new title that's gonna be my new slogan. If Edu doesn't understand me in English, I'm gonna have to start chatting to him in Portuguese. That's the new one, bro. If you don't understand English, let me say it in Portuguese. Yeah? Vai ensinar jogadores de verdade, seu filho da puta. That is it. Yeah? Inútil da merda. Yeah? And stop going for these players que só são de 1.000 euros, 10.000 euros, 20.000 euros. Eu quero jogadores de verdade, seu filho da puta. Viado da merda. You know what I mean? That's it, bro. I'm tired. Lee, I'm tired, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. You're tired. We're all tired. You know what I mean? Our hairline doesn't show it, but we're stressed. We're just tired, bro. You know what I mean? It just I'm done with it, man. Big up to Lee, man. Big up to Lee. Honestly, man. You know what I mean? Honestly, and listen, Lee's been banging on for this for 4 years. I don't know how you've even reached 4 years of doing this, bro. I think I've done what, a year? I think it's been a year. And I'm already tired of saying the same thing, of telling people the same thing, and you still get some dickheads coming in the chat. But big up to Lee Gunner, people. Make sure you like and subscribe to Lee Gunner, Jez, Diesel, Gracie May. All these people are great content creators, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. But I'm sure most of you are subscribed to Lee Gunner. I mean, it is Lee Gunner. But big up to my guy, man, my brother. Bro, is it true that Smith Rowe is injured again as well? Yeah, there was news that he was injured. I don't know for how long, but this is why this guy, yeah, if he doesn't start stepping up, bro, he's going to need to bounce, bro. We've had this with Diaby. Do you remember when Diaby was always on the injury table? Yeah, he had all the talent in the world, but if you're injured all the time, I'm sorry, you're taking up someone's space, and we ain't got time to wait, you know, especially with everything that's happening in the Premier League. You can't be carrying players. You can't. Your competition is too good. Man City are too good. These are the teams, you know, that we're trying to dethrone. Teams like Man City. How many players have they got as passengers in their squad? We ain't got time for that. And we're playing catch-up. So we have even less reason to have passengers. I'm sorry, if I love Emil Smith Rowe, but if he doesn't start, being actually available for selection, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to move you on. Sorry, bro. It's football. It is what it is. It's not personal. I like Smith Rowe, and I want him to be a great player at Arsenal. But at the end of the day, my football club comes in first place, even above players that I like. You know, I like Martinelli, but I've been cussing Martinelli for his recent performances haven't been good enough. Why? Because even though I like Martinelli, my club is the club that I support first, Arsenal. And every employee that's doing their best to get my football club to where they should be, which is where we're at currently, competing for major honours. That's it. Once you can't do that, I'm gonna have to start, thinking about if it's no like it, no like it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Bring Saka to the Etihad. Nah, listen. If we carry on like this, he probably will be in the Etihad. I'm telling you that now. He probably will soon be at the Etihad. We ain't getting none of the targets in the summer. What's going to happen is Edu will go to his friends and ask them about players we have no interest in signing. Exactly. These fans want top four anyway. If we don't win the trophy, it will be a failure in my eyes. Bro, what's your thoughts on Ramsdale? Do you think he's good enough for you lot going forward, like next season in the Champions League? I want competition for him because I don't think Tina Turner's adequate competition for him, and that is another position, like many other positions, that if we get an injury, who's the replacement? Who's the replacement? And I don't want to hear no bullshit about this player will do a job. Fuck off, we're doing a job. Yeah, we had a lot of players that filled in last season with 10 games to go that could do a job, and we fucked up in our objective. So fuck all these players about they can do a job. We've had players for the last 19, 18 years that can do a job. Where's it got us? No major honours. So this is what I'm saying. We need somebody that's probably better than Ramsdale. But I do think Ramsdale's really good, but he needs somebody. He can sometimes be a bit rash, but overall, I do think he's a top keeper. I think he's a very good keeper. And I ate my words on that one. I think he's a very good keeper, and I think he's proven himself. Northside, we're always going around in circles. I know, bro. It's mad. Arsenal board are not keen to keep the jewels. My God. Northside, what's happened to me? Receiving secondhand phones from family, bro. That's my upbringing, bro. The Nokia 6630 and all that, bro. It was hand-me-downs, bro. When you come from the mud, you know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do. Do you get what I'm saying? But I didn't mind it as phones, but I don't want hand-me-down players. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't want. But it is what it is, man. Northside, I love the sliders or slippers. Yeah, man, they're all right. They're all right. Brooklyn Nets, they're good for practice. You know, African parents, we practice like that. You know, how can I dash at your head? You know what I'm saying? If you're doing, what did I tell you? You know, dash it straight at the kid's head. That's the discipline, isn't it? These ones are very good. They're ready for when I have a youth, dash it at his head if he's misbehaving. And bro, you need to get Daps on for a preview when you play you lot at the Emirates. I'll get Daps. I do know Daps. I do know that. And I'll make sure I get him on. Big up, Lee, man. Big up, Lee. We need to get you on, Lee. We need to get you on the channel. You've only been on my channel once. We need to get you on the channel, man. We need to get you on the channel. And, you know, and maybe go through some of these players that we're linked for, because you already know, for me, if we're linked for a player for 2 months, yeah, we ain't getting a player. Every time we're linked for someone too long, we ain't getting a player. We need to get you on, get your opinion on some of these transfers. Hudson-Odoi. Get your opinion on that. What's this here? Listen, I need to actually get back to work. I'm actually supposed to be doing something. I'm going Chicken George today to celebrate my boy Ian's birthday. Happy birthday, Ian. Even though unfortunately you support Leeds and Luton, make that make sense. He also supports Aberdeen and Rangers. I don't know, these Scottish man, I don't know what's wrong with them. They're different. You could never even get away with that in Portugal. Like, there's no way I could support Lisbon and Benfica. Bro, they would crucify me. They would actually crucify me, I'm telling you. I'm convinced Arsenal fans are scared of having good depth to challenge their favourites, Saka, Partey, etc. They moan when we don't spend big money, but then when we're about to go on Caicedo, that's what I'm saying. It's okay for us to spend money on Mudryk. That's another one, bro. Like, if Arsenal was willing to spend 100 mil on Mudryk, yeah, do you think any of these super Arsenal Reds that are doing quick maths on what Chelsea are doing, do you think they would have cared? They would have said, oh, we got a top player, get behind him, he's a top player. They wouldn't say nothing. When we spent big money on Pepe, yeah, broke our transfer record on Pepe, no Arsenal fan was talking about accountancy, money spent, or nothing. When we broke the transfer record on Aubameyang, none of them said nothing. When we broke the transfer record on Odoi, they didn't say nothing. These man, bro, they got one standard for us. We can spend money, but when there's other people, now they overpaid. We didn't want to overpay. Now how are they able to do that? FFP. But I'm sick and tired of it, bro. You know, I mean, Northside, they're highly recommended. Listen, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Facts, Northside. As Kenny always says, the club is the star. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Caicedo ain't worth the money. Why overpay? Because we overpaid for Ben White, and now he's been the best right back for us. We overpaid for Thomas Partey, arguably. We met his release clause, and he's our best CDM. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. When we overpaid for Bamian by breaking our transfer record and he was scoring goals, was anyone complaining? When Ozil in his first year or two was actually performing for Arsenal, was anyone complaining about price tags and overpaying? No. So what are these men talking about? It's stupid, man. These men chat shit, man. Honestly, chat absolute shit. Lee, holler me, bro. 100%, 100%. We need to do one, man. We ain't done one in time. I think the last time you was on, Lee, the last time Lee was on, I think it was Lee verse 4. That was hilarious. That show was, I still remember that. That was hilarious, man. You know what I mean? But definitely, bro, I will definitely holler you. I'll definitely WhatsApp you, and we'll definitely organize something. As I said, people, make sure you like and subscribe to Lee. But as I said, who doesn't know Lee on YouTube? So, but yeah, make sure you like and subscribe over there. But listen, people, hopefully by tomorrow, sometime this week, we've got Saka and Saliba over the line. Is the fact that they have not signed the contract, is that a cause for concern? Let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, it is what it is. We move. And yeah, we got Everton. Sean Dyche is back. Is he going to make it hard for us? I don't know. I don't know about that one. But let me know about that as well. Let me know you lot's predictions already from early. And listen, without further ado, I'm out.